6 years. Nearly 6 years ago, I began this Ace Attorney adventure. And 11 games later, here we are. The end. Previously, I completed Spirit of Justice, and now, all that remains is one final little case, a special DLC set after the end of Spirit of Justice. It's kind of an emotional moment, you know? 6 years is a long time. It's fair to say that Let's Playing and Ace Attorney in general has become a huge part of my life, and I need to end this book, this chapter of my life, so I guess we should get started, huh? Wow. I'm ready, but I'm not ready, you know? Let's do it. Let's get it done. Special episode. Turnabout. Time Traveler? What?
I'm not completely heartless. I'll even throw that time machine you cherish so much overboard with you.
Please take me back. Back to that blissful moment.
Larry?
It's almost time for the reception, milady. It actually really worked.
What? Okay. I am more surprised and excited by Larry than the time travel. Don't tell me that that's his bride. Okay, where are we going? Okay, let me make sure I've got this straight. When your magic panties appear... Oh. I do a backflip into a headstand and then blow out the candle. No, Athena, you've got it all wrong. You do a backflip through the ring of fire while holding the candle in your mouth. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that. Sure you can. I believe in you, Athena. Trucy, what are you and Athena up to? Athena's agreed to be a part-time performer in my magic show. I couldn't say no to some extra cash, but I probably should have thought it through first. Now it's human cannonball this, guillotine that. It's not like I have 9 lives, you know. You've made your bed, Athena. Now you've got to lie in it. No! I'm too young to be taking out a life insurance policy already. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm the head of this law office. Looks like a circus to me. And since when did you become the head of this office, Daddy? I mean, who exactly does all the cleaning, accounting, and scheduling around here, huh? You've got me there, Trucy. This is Trucy Wright. She's my adopted daughter and a magician. And I'm Athena Sykes, the rising star lawyer of the Wright Anything Agency. Or rather, the rising star assistant to Trucy, you mean? If I don't get back into a courtroom soon, I'm going to forget everything I ever learned. Speaking of the courtroom, we haven't exactly had any clients lately, have we? Business is as slow as ever, huh, Nick? Bet you made more money back when you played the piano? Wow. That suit is almost as loud as his voice. Incredible. And my god, that animation translates beautifully to 3D. It's the Butz! Yo, long time no see. Larry? I haven't seen you in years. What brings you here all of a sudden? Some big news, that's what. Okay. Who's this guy, boss? This is Larry Butz. He's, well, let's just say he's an old friend of mine. So, Larry, what's so big that you had to come and tell me in person? There's somebody I want you to meet. Hey, you can come in now. All right. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. I was right. It is his bride. Oh. Alright, boy, you know, maybe it's just the airship and the lady being accosted and the teardrop-shaped blue jewel, but I'm getting such huge Laputa vibes. Castle in the Sky, Studio Ghibli, and that makes me happy, because Castle in the Sky is my favorite anything ever. How do you do? Hi? That dress! Is that a wedding dress? Yes, it is. Ellen. Okay. Need to put up the mental fortifications for the pun. Here, okay. Ellen Wyatt? Ellen Wyatt. Ellen Wyatt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It flew over my fortifications. Uh-oh. I don't get it. My name is Ellen Wyatt. I'm a domestic servant, a maid of the Sprocket household. Sprocket? As in Sprocket Aviation? Yes, that's the one. Wow, Mr. Wright. Sprocket Aviation is a really big airline company. You've heard of Rainbow Airlines, right? The one they call RAL for short? Yeah, that does sound familiar. Well, it's run by Sprocket Aviation. I see. But what is a Sprocket family maid doing here in a wedding dress? So, actually, we've decided to get married. You what? I'm not so young anymore, you know? I figured it's time to finally settle down. What? You're getting married? No way. I don't believe it. Besides... why would someone as well put together as her choose someone as flaky as Larry? You're kidding, right? Jealous? I don't blame you, but green's really not your color, you know? Alright, Larry, lay it on me. Wow. Going by his hat, I think he may have made it big as an artist. That's neat. Oh, I just realized the hearts on his jacket are actually the nose of a pig. Angel pig. Huh. He does look good in yellow, but I don't know about the design, man. I love the glasses. Wow. Did you know I'm a lawyer? What are you showing me your attorney's badge for? Wait, are you saying you want me to take up your badge and hit the courtroom? Absolutely not. With you as the defense, you're liable to bring the whole courthouse down. Literally. All I want is one chance to defend somebody in court. Objection! How was that? Pretty good, huh? Ready to let me borrow your badge now? You saw how awesome I am at pointing, right? I'm starting to think I'm a natural. I'm not lending you my badge, and that's final. Besides, pointing isn't all that a lawyer does. Oh, pretty please. What do you got to lose? My reputation, for one. Never should have shown him my badge. Nothing about Zach? Okay. I haven't played this old thing in a long time. Not that I could ever play it to begin with. And considering all the complaints I'd get, I guess I'd better just continue to not play it. Charlie. Charlie looks as lush and green as ever. Thanks to Athena taking such good care of him. I guess I should pitch in every once in a while too, huh? I bet we're the only office in existence that uses magic props as furniture. At this rate, Trucy's props are going to wind up taking over the whole office. I mean, they've already halfway there. Maybe I should tidy this place up every once in a while. Still, I bet we're going to use all this stuff sometime soon again anyway. So it's probably better just to leave things where they are. Apollo's jacket, Athena's notes, and Trucy's magic props. Not that I'm complaining. It's nice to know my friends and family are always close by. This office might look messy, but at least I keep all of my clients' personal info safe under lock and key. That's what a successful man does, right? Puts his efforts where they count? Sure. I think that's everything. In all seriousness, Larry, are you really getting married? Not right away, but that's the plan. We're gonna elope, see? Like, love on the run, guess you could say. Isn't that right, Ellie? Larry, I do believe there's been a major misunderstanding here. My heart already belongs to another. Huh? I'm in love with Soren. Not you. Say what? That's about what I thought. But Ellie, baby, weren't you running away with me so we could get married? As I said, you misunderstand. You said you'd help me escape. That's the only reason I ran away with you. This is not happening. I even shook off the police for you. And for what? That's it. If we can't be together, my life is over. I'm gonna end it all. Wait, back up. Did you say you shook off the police? Yes, we had to, because we're lovers on the lam. Sorry, Miss Wyatt, but can you maybe fill me in on what's going on? To tell the truth, I'm being pursued by the police as a murder suspect. Murder? They think you killed somebody? I happened to find a dead body at my reception, so the suspicion fell onto me. They had me confined in a separate room, and that's when Larry came along and helped me escape. I'm sorry, but what? Oh, Nick. Me and Ellie were going to elope. We were gonna put it all on the line for true love. But the police tried to stop us, so we had to scramble to shake them off. Where did it all go wrong? I feel a migraine coming on. So, in police custody, and I'm sure that she could get a lawyer. I mean, she's from a real rich family, could get any lawyer she wanted. So she broke out to go to a lawyer? Huh? Alright. Please help me. The police are sure to be intensifying their search. Look, it's even on TV. More news on the murder suspect and an unidentified man on the run from the police. The photo of the suspect, Miss Ellen Wyatt, has been released by the police. Sources say that the 21-year-old is suspected of clubbing the victim. 25-year-old Dumas Gloomsbury to death in the wedding reception hall after her banquet. The two fugitives are said to be highly agitated and dangerous if you see them. got to be kidding me. Oh, brother. I guess this means we're technically harboring a pair of fugitives here, huh? Oh, Nick, what's a guy to do? At least dump to me hardcore. I'm the one who should be crying. I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been all this time? You mean you don't know? You've really got to stop living under a rock and get out more. I'm the hippest, hottest picture book author in the business. Laurice Dunim. That's right, he took on that name as a pseudonym, didn't he? Ah, that's good. So, I gotta say, he looks incredible. That mustache, that pipe, those glasses, he is cool. Can't believe you didn't know that I'm taking the picture book world by storm. Oh, but I know you. You're the one who wrote Franzie's Whippity Whip Trip, right? Oh my god. Write what you know, I guess. Now that you mention it, I think I did hear something about a one-hit wonder. One-hit wonder? What the heck, Nick? I'll have you know I just created a brand new character to moderate acclaim. He's mildly popular with 18 to 24-year-old women everywhere. Look, you can see his cute self all over this jacket. What? That heart-shaped pork chop? He's not a pork chop! He's the main character of my latest picture book. A lovable little soul who pierces the hearts of lovers with his arrows of amour. Q-Piglet. That's pretty good. And you can see this adorable fellow make his debut in Q-Piglet's Lovey-Dovey Lark. In stores now. Are you sure? Because I've never seen that book in stores now or ever. Well, if you ever do see it, do me a favor and buy a copy or 10, will ya? But I thought you were taking the picture book world by storm. Anywho, you'll defend Ellie in court, right, buddy? Please, I'm begging you. I didn't murder anyone. I swear I'm as clean and pure as this pure white dress. No Cyclops. I guess that means she's telling the truth. But helping a fugitive on the run? What am I getting myself into? There's actually one more thing I really need to tell you. Oh? You might find this hard to believe, but the truth is, I'm a time traveler. Huh? I'm not sure I follow. After the wedding reception, I was attacked. I was moments away from my death. But then, in that instant, I made a wish upon this pendant around my neck, and I went back in time to just before the reception started. Only, this time around, the man who was trying to kill me was already dead. And, somehow, I became the suspect for his murder. It's as if history had been rewritten. Now wait just a minute here. I don't understand. Are you saying that... My heart... It could... Gumshoe, please? Gumshoe? What's going on? Mr. Wright, there are police cars outside. And not just one or two, but a whole bunch. Daddy, a whole squad of officers has the building surrounded. What? This is the police. There is no escape. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up. Nick, what do we do? Heck if I know. I see a bunch of armed officers out there. 1, 2, 3... 44, 45... Wow, talk about overkill. Listen here, you criminals. Think about what you're putting your poor parents through. I'm sure this isn't how they raised you. Think about their smiling faces and their warm home-cooked meals. Ah, who in the heck are you? A detective? Now hold on there. Hey, you can't go in there. It's too dangerous. Wait! Oh, huh? Ooh. Is everyone okay in here, Mr. Wright? Ah! Damn. Look, okay, the only reason I hoped it was Gumshoe was because they brought back Larry. I thought the whole gang would be here. Ah! Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine, okay. Emma? I'm sorry for all the commotion. So, what in the world is going on? Well, I raced on over as soon as I heard that it was Mr. Butz who'd holed himself up in here with the murder suspect after he made off with her. And the fleet of patrol cars? The police are being extra careful because apparently a certain somebody yelled out, "Stay back, I have a bomb." I'm sure you can guess who I'm talking about. Well, the police were being so persistent I had to do something, so I tried bluffing. You know, like you do in court, Nick. Please leave me out of this. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm bringing this young lady in for questioning. So if you want to talk with her, you'll have to do it down at the detention center. I suppose I should thank you for your thoughtful gift of trouble and mayhem, Larry. Come on, Nick. We gotta get down to the detention center right away. Listen, Larry, I haven't even decided whether I'm going to take on this case or not. But I know you will, 'cause it's you. Guess I've got no choice but to tag along and help then. What? And skip out on me? We've only just started practicing your repertoire, you know. Huh? You'd better stay and practice with Trucy, Athena. A promise is a promise, after all. That's cold, boss. You've got to get me out of this. I can't take it anymore. Let's get practicing, Athena. Next up is some training for the water tank escape trick. Stick your head in this bucket of water and hold your breath for 15 minutes. Oh, no. Stop, I'm begging you. Oh, she's getting away. You get back here, Athena. I guess the only person cut out to be Trucy's assistant is Apollo. Well, guess we better get to the detention center and ask Miss Wyatt some questions. Especially about that whole time-traveling business she was talking about. Oh, just another day in the life, huh, Phoenix? Yeah, all right. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Wyatt, would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Nick is gonna defend you, Ellie. Isn't that right? Great. Larry, I told you I haven't decided yet. What? Oh. You're not going to take my case? Okay, I know. Where did she get that frying pan? Where? Oh, she has magic panties too, that, of course, okay. Oh, they're having fun. Wah, I'm never gonna be happy. Miss Wyatt? What the? Did I do something wrong? Wah. I love the snot. Miss Wyatt, please calm down. I'm innocent, I tell you. But the police won't believe me. And neither will anyone else. I'm gonna die all alone in a jail cell. Alright, I'll do it. I'll take your case. Just please stop crying. Oh, really? You will? The fact that Larry was the one who brought you to me had me a little worried, but you don't seem like a killer to me. Oh, thank you! Wah! Thanks, Nick. Knew you'd come through. Did I really have a choice? I guess not. In any case, it doesn't seem like Miss Wyatt killed anybody. Plus, it's not like I'm up to my ears in work at the moment. Miss Wyatt, Ellen, let's do this together. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. There. It's going to be okay. Now try to pull yourself together. All right, just give me a moment. Oh. Oh, they had so much fun with this. All right. I'm truly grateful to you for taking on my defense, Mr. Wright. Sure. No problem. Oh, she literally pulled herself together. Oh, I love Ace Attorney. That camera. What is it pointed at anyway? If they're trying to film the defendant, shouldn't it be pointed more this way? Look at that guard. He's standing right in that camera's blind spot. From that position, I bet he could even doze off and get away with it. This Smike has been here for a long time. It looks pretty worn out. But this little guy has made thousands of conversations possible. So I'd probably end up feeling kinda sad if they just up and replaced it. How nostalgic. Did you know I'm a lawyer? What can you tell me about this? Oh, never mind that. What about Soren? Oh, Soren. Do you suppose he hates me now? I really couldn't say. What if... Where'd you get the... Okay. What if he doesn't love me anymore because of all this? Whatever shall I... Oh no, she's going to start crying again. I really don't think he hates you, Ellen. You don't? Really? Yes, really. Probably. So don't cry, you'll only cause him more heartache if you do. Yes, you're right. As a Sprocket bride, I have to hold my head up high at all times. I'd better really watch what I say around Ellen. Yeah, so those blue teardrop earrings are really making a lot more sense now. Alright. Ellen, please tell me everything you can about the incident. Alright. It happened after the wedding reception. I was attacked by Mr. Gloomsbury. Wasn't Gloomsbury the name of the victim in the news report? Maybe I should listen to what she has to say first, though, before I start asking questions. How dare that guy lay a hand on somebody else's blushing bride? What a creep! That's rich coming from you. Do you have any idea why he'd attack you? No, but... But what? Well, to tell the truth, Mr. Gloomsbury didn't seem very happy about me getting married. Jeez, jealous much? What a loser. I love Larry. He's such a loser. Mr. Gloomsbury had forced me onto the Vista deck and was going to push me off. Oh, how frightening it all was. I was just about to lose my life on what should have been the happiest day of my life. So that's why I made a wish upon this pendant. It was like a rose. Or a trinity. A trinity knot, I think it's called. That pendant. Yes, it was a gift for my husband-to-be, Soren. He said it's a symbol of our love. And so you made a wish on it? Now, you may think what I'm about to say is very strange, but I beg the pendant, please take me back to that blissful moment. And do you know what? It worked. It brought me back to just before the reception started. So that's the time-traveling thing you mentioned back at my office. So, the obvious guess here is that she just fell unconscious. She was brought back to her suite and she was mistaken about what happened? But I guess that would necessitate every crew member and guest that she ran into would play along. I don't know. I have no idea what to think of this. So that's a time-traveling thing you mentioned back at my office? I'm sorry, but I have to say it's pretty unbelievable. Unbelievable! I knew you'd never believe me. Nick, Ellie here is an honest-to-goodness time traveler. Don't you believe your own client? The magic of that pendant sent her back in time before the creep could kill her. Sure, Larry, sure. But it's really true, I tell you. This pendant is an important part of the time machine Soren made. I begged it for help and it really did send me back in time. Is she listening to herself? I even experienced the reception again, even though we'd already held it once before. And during it, everyone there acted as if nothing unusual was happening at all. Okay. Interesting. Could you not cook while we're talking, please? Alright, so when and how did you come under suspicion for murder? Well, after the reception ended, the second reception, I mean, I went back to the reception hall and started cleaning up the place by myself. Hold on. Cleaning? Why were you cleaning on your own wedding day? For my last task as a servant of the Sprocket household, I offered to take on the preparation and cleanup for the reception banquet. I see. I started to move one of the decorative lanterns in the room, but it was so heavy I lost control of it, causing it to topple over and break open. That's when I saw Mr. Gloomsbury's dead body inside the lantern. Inside? How huge? What? So you simply happened to be the first to discover the body, right? That's right. I just came across it by accident. But I became confused and didn't know what to do. That's when some of my in-laws saw me and jumped to the conclusion that I had killed him. So this Gloomsbury guy tried to kill Ellen, but then wound up dead. Who's going to be the prosecutor on this? Surely not Nayuta. He's going to be busy up to his neck and more in Khura'in. Oh. You know what? I would actually be equally happy with either Edgeworth or Blackquill. That's how much I like Blackquill. But then wound up dead himself after Ellen traveled back in time? A time machine and a magic pendant? How could any of this be possible? Okay, you know what? Just because Butz is here, it's gotta be Miles. The trifecta. Phoenix, Miles, and Larry. The three amigos. It's gotta be... Okay, it's gotta be Miles. And rich people are pressing charges, so I think they're gonna buy the best prosecutor that money can buy. That would justify why the chief prosecutor is taking the case. Wait, no, wasn't he higher up than chief prosecutor these days? I forget. Elliot, why don't you tell Nick about that other thing too? About that shadowy figure you saw when you were being attacked? Yes, good idea, Larry. So what's this shadowy figure you saw, Ellen? It was when Mr. Gloomsbury was attacking me. Right after I made a wish upon this pendant, I started to pass out. But just then, just as I lost consciousness, I saw somebody strike Mr. Gloomsbury from behind. Okay. You did? Then that person must be the true culprit. Did you see who it was? I'm afraid not. Have you told anybody else about this? I told some of my in-laws, but nobody took me seriously. They said it was all just a dream. I can't exactly say I blame them. I mean, time travel? Larry, for my peace of mind, please tell me that figure wasn't you. Of course it wasn't! Okay. So you and Larry here were never planning on getting married, right? That's right. We've only had a few brief interactions, so I can't say I know him at all. Oh, Ellie, how can you say that? You and me are bound by fate, I'm telling ya. We're meant to be together. What? You're wrong, Larry. I've never been so right, baby. It's as plain as the goatee on my chin. Larry, don't make me send you to timeout. Only Larry Butz could hit on a sobbing woman in a wedding dress. Only Larry. Incredible. Now, can you tell me about the groom, Ellen? What's he like? His name is Soren Sprocket. Oh, he's the most wonderful man. He is truly my destiny. Did you say Soren Sprocket, as in... That's right, the next president of Sprocket Aviation. Wait, he's in line to take over the company. He's nothing but a rich, spoiled brat. I'm clearly the better choice, clearly. Larry, you and Soren are as different as night and day. There's no comparison. Ellie, you're breaking my achy, breaky heart. So she's marrying into money, huh? I can't believe Soren chose me, a simple house servant. He's my knight in shining armor, my prince. Oh, my Soren. I guess I've asked her all I can for now. Spick. Oh, that's real good. Spick and span, spick and span. Ellen, what are you doing? I want to make everything clean and beautiful for when Soren comes. I can't have my future hubby come into a dirty room now, can I? It has to be spotless, just like this white dress. Spick and span, spick and span. Let's hope we can wipe away all suspicion from you soon, too. Nick, we'd better get to the crime scene right away. What, you're coming too? Of course I am. If I solve the crime and reveal the true killer with my super sleuthing skills, Ellie might change her mind about me, you know? You never get the message, do you, Larry? Next stop, the mooring dock in Sprocket Park. Come on, Nick, let's go. Now I know why Athena was, subjected to torture. Larry's my weird little girl. Ah, that's great. Alright, thank you, miss. Let's move out. Wow. Dirigible. So this is Sprocket Park. Sorry. I just remembered some stupid internet meme from like 20 years ago about dirigibles. It's old. I don't remember what it was called, but nostalgia. Anyway, so this is Sprocket Park, but where's the reception hall? The reception hall? Oh, that's... Wow, looky there. What? What is it? I just spotted me a cute mamacita. Don't wait up, Nick. Hold on. Where's the reception hall? Sorry, Nick. A man's got to stop and smell the roses when they appear. I am an artist, after all. Oh, miss. Hello. I thought he was going to take me to the crime scene. Oh well, I'm sure he'll come slinking back when he inevitably gets rejected. I'll just take a quick look around until then. Alright. So, Huh. I want to say maybe this bench fell from the top of the dirigible, but... I don't know. Wow, that huge airship is moored to just the skinny little tower. I know it's tied down and all, but it still looks like a good breeze could send it flying. Wow, that airship is huge! Oops, didn't mean to say that out loud. Only ever seen airships like this up in the sky. But I've gotta say, they're mighty impressive when you can see them up close like this. Yeah, it's a shame they're so dangerous and were pretty much discontinued. They really are just pretty awe-inspiring. So this bench hit that sign, huh? Hopefully it didn't hit a person too. That would be a catastrophe. I guess from now on, whenever I'm walking around outside, I better be on the lookout for unidentified flying furniture too. Honestly, Phoenix has survived worse. Wow, this thing's really banged up. You looking at the sign? They say it got damaged by heavy winds yesterday. A big gust sent the bench flying into it. Well, that's what they're saying anyway. I see. The wind caused that. More like a tornado. The repair guy was saying, "Don't touch, it's dangerous." I see. Thanks for the heads up. Poor guy. Looks like it was a lot of work. Hey, sorry about that. I actually thought you'd be back sooner. Didn't work out, huh? Lay off, man. I wasn't on my game today. So, now that you're done, you mind telling me where the reception hall is already? What do you mean? It's right there in front of you. Huh? Right in front of... Wait, what's that say? Flying Chapel? Do you mean to tell me? Yep, Ellie's reception was on that airship. Whoa, a sky-high reception hall. Yep, and that's where you'll find the crime scene. Man, not only does that airship fly through the sky, but the space-time continuum too. But the happy couple's honeymoon got left far behind when it made that time skip, though. Here, check the airship out for yourself with this pamphlet. Oh, thank you. He's actually being helpful. By the way, I figured you could use some backup, so I called in some help for you. Oh, brother. Alright. So you got a lift. Yep, definitely an empty chamber, unused in the whatchamacallit? The gas oh no, not that. What the balloon chamber where they hold the gas. Yeah, that kind of peg a cow and peg a bull. Sweetheart table. Love is always in the air on the Flying Chapel, the only wedding venue sure to make your dreams take flight. After the ceremony out on the Vista deck, Sprocket Aviation's majestic Pega-Moo mascots will light up the happy couple from both sides of the sweetheart table. Interesting. You did? Yep, should be here any minute now. Hello, Edgeworth. Yep, it's... yeah. That red sports car. Larry, don't tell me you called... You know it, buddy. I trust you've been well, right? What? Oh. Got me. All right. Oh, a weird little girl indeed. Okay. Surprise! Now admit it. That was a pretty good Mr. Edgeworth impression, wasn't it? Maya, what are you doing here? Larry called me up. He said something about it finally being time for him to tie the old knot. But that's funny. I'm pretty sure he mentioned something about being here with his bride. Gay. Maya, I know this is sudden, but please... Please marry me. Nick, what's Larry talking about? He was dumped by his bride. Well, by his imaginary bride, anyway. Wow, poor Larry. That's a new low, even for him. But hey, imaginary girlfriends never hurt anyone, right? More power to him. She's too kind for this world. This is Maya Fey. She's been abroad for her training as a spirit medium. But now that her training is over, she's back home here in the States. That's right. The new and improved Maya Fey is on the scene. Spirit and girl power at the ready. Look at you, Maya, all grown up and as cute as ever. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. If I ever got married, I'd miss out on all the fun of always meeting somebody new. I see you haven't changed a bit, Larry. Uh-huh, there he is. Edgeworth! I figure that car belonged to you. But when did you become Maya's chauffeur? It's nothing like that. Just happened to run into her en route and picked her up. And by run into her, I mean she jumped out in front of my car. I nearly ran her down. This is Miles Edgeworth. He's a friend of mine and the district's chief prosecutor. I heard he's been busy lately. So what brings you here? Wait, don't tell me Larry called you up too. He did. However, I have business of my own here at the crime scene. Business? What kind of business? Hi. I'm a lawyer? There doesn't seem to be any rust on that badge. But can the same be said of its owner? Of course, I'm practically rust-proof. Let's hope you stay that way. Oh, that's sweet. A flying wedding chapel. That's a rather romantic venue, isn't it? Romantic? I never thought I'd hear that word come out of your mouth. Are you feeling okay there? What? Am I not allowed to think such a thing? Oh, wait, you're not thinking about finally settling down and getting married, are you? Why do you always have to jump to such extreme conclusions? For your information, I have no intention of doing such a thing. What about you, Wright? No plans here for now, even if I wanted to. Well, at least I found out how Edgeworth feels about marriage. Ooh. Not that it has anything to do with the case. I gobble up that bait. I leap hook, line, and sinker for that bait. I'm a sucker. Already started your investigation, I see. I suppose I should praise your enthusiasm. You don't need to patronize me, Edgeworth. Just because you're chief prosecutor doesn't make you better than me. My title is my title. But when I see a lawyer from some tiny, obscure office hard at work, it's only natural that I should want to do my part to help the socially impoverished. Ugh. Well, you can help by providing me with some info. So the suspect is claiming that she made a wish on that pendant and was transported back in time. Yeah. Of all the ridiculous things in this world. And you actually believe this fantastic story of hers? Well, You should drop this case if you can't bring yourself to believe in your own client's words. Not that I can blame you for your skepticism, mind you. I may not have a good answer for him right now, but if I just do my job, I'm sure the truth will make itself known in the end. Okay, we'll leave these conversations with Edgeworth for later. For now, I am a fan of this. I like this fan service. Yeah! Man, I'm a scumshoe. I know. He's kind of been exhausted and run dry as a character. I get it. But I miss him. It feels like, between the previous DLC case and Dual Destinies and now this one, I feel like, yeah, these DLC cases are just ripe for fan service, just rampant. It's like a celebration, Plus, it's a great hook to get people to spend their money on it. Yeah, so Edgeworth is probably going to be the prosecutor, and going up against him, that's a wonderful way to end this Let's Play. This whole escapade, this whole series, really. We're here at the end? And I'm gonna enjoy every goddamn second of this. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Spirit of Justice. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.